Hi there, Gemini. How are you doing? This is Healing Hands. Welcome to your very first Zodiac reading. Normally, I do life path readings, but guys, Spirit has given green light for us to start doing Zodiac sign readings. So here we are now, and I think I'm gonna say thank you, guys. Doesn't matter what your life path number is, as long as you're Gemini. I think you will find this reading very, very helpful. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I think we are launching. We're good to go. We're going places. Thank you all so much for all your loving support, for exchanging your energy with me every time, and for all your amazing, soul tribe family sense of belonging. I love you guys. All right. So, Gemini, you guys are versatile, adaptable, you're witty, you're all about communication. You're very communicative, and you guys can be very analytical and logical. Now, on the downside, you guys can emit tense, nervous energy. You all can come across as cunning, inquisitive, or superficial. Now, Gemini, I think this is going to be an interesting read because I have no idea where we're going with this reading. So I sensed a little bit of confusion. All right. So I got the energy when I was premeditating of somebody who was confused about what direction they are taking, about where they are meant to go in their life. Somebody who may have taken the initial step, but they're like looking back and doubting. Did I make the right decision? Did I make the wrong decision? Am I on the right track? Am I, bound to fail? But despite that, it looks like you've made a decision. It looks like you're headed towards one direction now. All right. But you may still hold that energy of looking back just a little bit, like doubting yourself. Okay. And I also tell you why I said, I picked up that energy of confusion, because when I was trying to, figure out what your reading was going to be all about, I got two confusing cards here. All right. And I was like, Spirit, why? Like, first of all, we got the one of scrolls. And this is when I was trying to tap into your Akashic record to see what energy will come through. And Spirit give us this energy of you being on track. I'm sure you can see this. It's the image of a man at a train station who has one foot on it's like one foot trying to board the train. Can you see it? All right. He has one foot on the train, yet he's looking back. All right. This says on track. Okay. So I just got the energy right away, and I'll tell you why I said confusing, in a little bit. But let's dive in and just, let's see what this energy is all about. So this card just tells, of somebody who is having confusion and indecision or inertia. All right. Somebody who is not sure about what direction to go. All right. But it's up to you to bring this phase to a close, Gemini. It would take greater effort of will and focus, but you can renew your purpose again. Don't worry that your life journey may be delayed. All right, take the next step. And if you have, it is with your determination that you can make the decisions to keep going and stay on track. Okay, so it looks like you may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track or a certain route or road in your life with regards to maybe a relationship, a career, a job, a project, or, relocation or something. All right. But it looks like Spirit is like, now is the time to make a decision and stand by it. So even if you're not quite sure about this step, all right, you're not sure about anything, you're not really clear about the direction. All right. There is a direction that is compelling you for sure. So just get on board. All right. And trust Spirit to drive you to this, to your destination. All right. So the reason why I said I was getting confusing energy for you, I first of all pulled this card, the postulants, all right? And then I was like, this card is just talking about somebody who's really inexperienced, somebody who thinks they know it all, or might not even know it to a point where they can give wrong advice to people. And so I was like, what has this got to do with the train and getting on board? And I'm like, Spirit, I need another card. So I pulled the Alchemist, and the Alchemist is the opposite, of the postulant. So that tells me somebody who's neither here nor there, somebody who's confused. Are you an expert? Are you inexperienced? What is the energy? So whatever this energy is, you're coming across as, it's coming across as confused. Guys, let me turn on the light. I think it's getting a little darker. So give me 1 second. I hope it's brighter now. So with the postulant energy, guys, with this postulant energy, this is talking about somebody who is quick to offer their advice or comments on a situation, but they don't have any real information. They tend to rush without thinking at times, or they'll be the first to advise you without really knowing much about what they're advising you about. Okay? So, it can talk about impulse, somebody being impulsive or curious, somebody who is, has an active imagination, or somebody who may even have insight or be vigilant or have some kind of agility. But on the downside, you can talk about somebody who lacks preparation or preparedness, or who is powerless in a situation, somebody who is weak, or an imposter, somebody who is not real. When somebody is giving you an energy of they know, but they don't know, all right, it's not a very honest, transparent type of energy when you don't know and you're acting like you know. So I got that feeling, all right? So the next energy, this one, and that's why I'm like, this is so confusing. Is it this or is it that? Are you this energy of the postulant, or are you the energy of the alchemist? But then Gemini, I am not shocked. You guys are the twin in astrology, right? You're all about, either here or there. Isn't it? You guys have two sides to your personality. You have the good, the bad, just like everybody else, but you guys dwell in that state of confusion. Now that I'm reading it, Spirit is telling me Gemini, the twin, and I think that's what they were trying to get across. But with the alchemist, for example, so this is just, the opposite of the postulant, for example. This person is very smart, very intelligent. They've journeyed far and wide. They've seen the world. They've survived many transformative adventures, and they've become settled, and they become wise, and they have a lot of ideas. This person can also be a parent, all right? But they're generous. They're very creative. They're very reflective, all right? And they're very good at what they do. So they're very entrepreneurial, generous, like I said. Okay, they can be a lover of, the outdoors, or an adventurer, or somebody who is very courageous, or people see them as somebody who's very courageous. On the downside, they can also come across as this postulant energy, all right? They can come across as somebody who is self-centered or selfish, arrogant, suspicious, antagonistic, or somebody who can block the way forward. Just like the postulant, giving you false information can block the way forward. So you see the way you all have opposing energy, that at the end of the day, they all mirror each other. All right. So I got a little bit of that energy of mirroring. All right. So, but whatever the case may be, Gemini, it looks like you do have a decision that you probably have made or on the verge of making, and you're probably in this double mind about, the state of confusion. Are you bringing the side of yourself that is smart, that is intelligent, that knows it all, that is well-grounded? Or are you bringing the side of yourself that is immature, that is young? And then for some of you, if this has to do with a relationship, for some of you, which of this energy are you showing to your partner? Sometimes are you coming across as immature? At other times, are you coming across as mature? This can be confusing to whoever you're dealing with. All right. But regardless of all the, twin energy and, confusing energy of people have to like do extra to understand you guys, Gemini. All right. Because sometimes people don't know who's showing up. Is it this side of Gemini or is it the other side of Gemini? You all will need to find a way to stay grounded, all right? So that people are not mistaking your energy as coming across to them as confusing. And that's the energy that I'm picking up strongly for a lot of you. With that said, Gemini, Holy Spirit, oh wow, okay, let's pick up the energy for Gemini for whenever they get to this video, because they won't let me finish talking because, of course, they know what I want to say before I say it. All right? Spirit knows already what the questions are before I ask. So, I was going to say, what energies Gemini will be working with, as soon as they get to this video, because I always believe, like I'll tell people, like, only people who are in my soul tribe will ever get to see my channel in their lifetime. It's not the billion people on planet Earth that will ever hear about healing hands or have the opportunity to get guidance or messages from their spirit guides. Those of you who see my video, thank you. You all are part of my soul tribe. Remember to like the video, subscribe, share with your family, whoever, anybody in your energy or environment who is a Gemini, they might pick up something from this, all right? So I don't know what you guys are dealing with this month. So maybe when we dig in, we'll find out. But there is a 3 of coins here. And this talks about collaboration, all right? It's the energy of working together with people. It's the energy of something coming together. It's also the energy of learning, apprenticeship, all right? And it ties back to this postulant energy of apprenticeship, of learning, of perfecting yourself, all right? So I guess these 2 energies will be the same. So keep them here on one side. It looks like we might be looking at your twin side, the 2 sides of Gemini. I don't know. Like you guys, I don't know what. Let's see how this whole thing will connect, because I have a feeling at the end of the day, even though there's 2 sides, you guys always have or find a way to balance it out. So we'll see how this whole thing will balance out. Now, you do have the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is a card of confusion. All right. It's a card where somebody has all these options. All right. So it's a card of, do I make this choice? Do I go that route? I pick this one. It might be a snake in there. I pick this one. It might be gold in there. I don't know. I'm confused. So I'm still getting that energy of, confusion for a lot of you. So I guess that will go with the 1 of Scrolls on track, of Spirit telling you, listen, you are on track. There's no need for you to be confused about whatever this is in your energy, okay? The next card says the 2 of Cups. And this is the lovers. This is a soulmate energy type of energy that I'm picking up. This is like love in your environment. It shows the man and the woman, just having a good time and drinking. So it looks like whatever your confusion might be also might have to do with love. All right, because the Cups energy is all about love. You have the 7 of Cups, you have 2 of Cups, which means you have 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups normally talks about somebody who is well-grounded, who is independent, somebody who knows what they want. So some of you want to make the right decision, but you might be in a confused state. So just leave this in the middle. All right. So the next energy is the World. It looks like something is finally closed out. Something is finally ended. Or the universe has finally ended something for you. You've closed out a cycle successfully. All right. A cycle in your life with regards to maybe love or a work situation, because we're getting the coins energy. Whatever it is, it's some type of collaboration with people. It's some type of exchange of energy with another person. It could be a lover. It could be somebody that you consider a soulmate. It could be some kind of long-term relationship. But whatever this is, it's ended. All right, a cycle has closed. And when I say cycle has closed, it doesn't mean that the relationship is no more. It could be that the relationship is no more, but this is the universe, acknowledging that yes, there is something in your auric field that has successfully shifted the energy in your favor. All right, because with the world is like something shifting. And now the world can also talk about travel for some people. All right, and with that energy of the train here, it can also talk about travel. So it might be also decision relating to travel for some of you. It doesn't have to be, because I know it's not everybody who's traveling during this time. All right. In our history with COVID and everything. All right. So it might not be travel, but I'm just throwing that out there for the small percentage of people that this might have to do with somebody who lives abroad, or somebody who lives at a distance from them, or somebody who has to travel or make a decision about traveling, or making a decision about meeting somebody halfway. Because with this 3 of coin energy, talking about collaboration, to me, 3 is like 1, 2, and then the third one, and meeting somebody in the middle. All right. So it might be the energy of meeting somebody in the middle. All right. So let's see what other energy we're going to pick up here. There's a commitment here. And this is the Hierophant. It could be an institution. This could be signing a contract. It could be any type of institution, actually. It could be marriage registry. It could be a hospital. It could be the prison. It could be the government. It could be anything. But this talks about legality. And when I see this legality come right after the world card, it's just telling me it was some kind of relationship that a cycle has probably wrapped up. Maybe, that is supposed to move to a higher level of commitment, or maybe something ended with this relationship that was supposed to have led to some kind of commitment. All right. Whatever the case may be, something has ended here. All right. But when I say ending, I'm talking about a cycle. It could be a way of doing things. It could be a way of seeing things. It could be the way that something has been done in the past in this relationship that is now changing. All right. Something definitely has changed or has shifted, in your auric field with regards to a relationship. And the 2 also is about collaboration with another human being. Now, because you're Gemini, your twin, this could also talk about something inside of yourself that has to do with the way you see things, the way you do things changing, especially if you have this postulant energy, and then you have that energy of the, where's the other one? Isn't that crazy? What happened to the card? Did it disappear? No, the alchemist. Isn't that crazy? Why am I confused? Gemini, there's something confusing about your energy. This is crazy. All right. So this is really crazy, guys. All right. Okay. Let's get through this reading. I think I'll be okay. All right, so this is my first Gemini reading. So guys, I don't know your energy. I'm just trying to get into it, and it's like it's bouncing me all over the place like a ball. All right, and I know you guys probably won't understand what I'm saying, but if you're an energy reader like myself, when I get in tune with your all's collective energy, anything they throw at me is what I feel. All right, so if I'm confused, guys, that's your all's energy that I'm picking up, because normally in my day-to-day life, I'm not confused at all. I'm a very, very careful person. All right. Guys, you have the 2 of coins. All right. So you do have that 3, but you have 2 also. And 2 is a card of juggling. It's also a card of confusion. Up in the air, up in the air. Do I do this? Do I do that? What decision do I make? All right. Gemini, you guys are very analytical. You're very much in your head. All right. So I can also feel your energy of confusion. All right. Indecision about something. So I guess maybe watching this reading will tell you whatever this is that you are on track. You are, you've taken the step in the right direction. Maybe some of you may have decided to take your relationship to another level, to a higher level of commitment, especially since we had that Hierophant energy, and you're still looking back like, oh my God, Am I leaving all these options behind? Why would I want to commit myself to one thing when I can have everything? All right. This is still the energy of confusion. So maybe this reading will give you some kind of peace of mind that you've made the right choice and that you are on track. You're not, you haven't made the wrong choice in whatever this matter is for you. But here is the Three of Wands, which some people read this also as a card of decision. All right. It's like three again. So guys, you guys have three, I think, and three. Oh, am I wrong again? Am I confused? Looks like I'm confused, guys. All right. All this confused energy is not mine for sure. But you do have 2, and you have 3. Okay? And you have 7. So I guess there's option that some of you are still feeling like you need to explore your options around something. Instead of focusing on something that is going to lead to some kind of commitment or stability for you. All right. But you're probably questioning whatever this is and you're not sure you've made the right choice. And the Three of Wands can also talk about travel. So there's a heavy energy around traveling. And they're taking me back to this card here. And they're showing me the signposts and the man looking back at the signpost. Am I going this way? Am I going that way? And it's 1, 2, 3 signposts. So there's definitely an element of confusion in your energy regarding a decision that you are trying to make. Now, let me pull a love energy for you and see what comes up. Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, Archangel, Divine White Light. What is the message for Gemini with regards to their love life? There's something here telling you be playful, Gemini. Be playful. Don't be over playful to a point where you're now being the postulant. All right. But there's something here telling you in your love life, be playful. He says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. All right. And this other one says soulmate. So we're picking up that soulmate energy twice. So you've made the right decision if this has to do with love for you. If this has to do with a career, it looks like you're aligning with your soul tribe finally, or something that should feel familiar to you. So I wonder why the confusion. If you know that this thing feels right, why do you still feel like you're not making the right decision? Something here is the third time that we're picking up a soulmate energy. This talks about past life relationship. And it says you have known each other before. So there's somebody that you're dealing with, Gemini, that you have known before. Okay? Somebody that either they are requiring some kind of higher level of commitment from you, that you're still in this indecisive energy. You're not sure if you should get on board or not. Or some of you might feel like, I don't know if I should commit myself because I can have all these options. Why settle for one? It looks like Spirit is telling you, go for it, okay? There might be some kind of happiness, Two of Cups, joy, if this has to do with your relationship or if this has to do with a career for some of you. Whatever the case may be, Gemini, you're on the right path and you are on track, okay? And you know what they say about when a train is on its track, it will get to its destination. If you guys want to go check out the Taurus reading, it was awesome. There was something about them getting to their destination as well. All right. But it's a different type of energy that I picked up for them. But the weird thing is when I did the extended reading, guys, I'm going to have an extended reading for you guys. I've opened my Patreon, so I would appreciate if you all can go and, subscribe or follow me there and at least check out the extended reading. It might make more sense because trust me when I tell you the Taurus reading that I did, the extended reading had nothing to do with this, their monthly reading. By the time I was done with their extended reading, my energy was absolutely drained because it was heavy energy that came out. So some of you might feel like, okay, I'm getting all my messages, I've gotten all the message that I need from here, but no, you haven't, because in the extended reading, what I will do is go in and look at the zodiac houses. So I will pull 12 cards, each for each of the zodiac houses. Okay, so we have 12 of them, and they have something to do with different areas of your life. Some of them will talk about your spirituality. Some of them will talk about your home or family life. Some will talk about your love life, your relationship. It will talk about your sense of self. Some of them will talk about what you consider to be valuable in your life, like money and how you should make money. Okay, so I will do that reading. The link to the Patreon extended version will be in the link below this video. All right, in the information box below this video. So please go there, subscribe. I have different tiers. Consider joining one. You can either get there and watch just one of the life path reading that resonates with your life path, or if you like, you can purchase for all the other life paths and just take a peek, because guess what? We have a little bit of all these zodiac signs in our natal chart. If you know astrology, you will understand most people have Gemini. Some people don't. All right. And you too, as Gemini, you have a little bit of Taurus, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Sometimes you don't. So it depends on which houses, or where it is in your chart, or what planet is in each of these houses. That's when you can get the full scope of your life purpose. Okay. But here is the message that I'm going to use to close out this reading, because I think we've gotten enough of your message, Gemini. So I can get myself out of this confused energy and go ground myself. There's something here that says desert passage. It says trust that there is a divine plan. It couldn't be more apt or more accurate to close out your reading, Gemini. There is a divine purpose for your life, especially with regards to making this commitment that is in front of you. So it looks like some of you may have been procrastinating, is the strong energy that I picked up. So some of you may still be in that indecision mode, or some of you may have just made the first step towards that commitment, or towards making that decision about maybe a job, about maybe a partnership with somebody, about maybe a love gesture. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is letting you know you are on the right path. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Until next time, next month, when I'll be pulling your energy again. Please join me in the extended reading. Thank you guys so much for all your wonderful support. I really do appreciate you all as a part of my soul tribe. Okay. All right, Gemini. Bye. This is Healing Hands.